Welcome back to your Community Connection Corner here on your Catholic station, Real Life Radio 1380 and 94.9 FM. I'm Jennifer Longworth, joined this afternoon by Carrie Thayer and Karen Allen from the Hope Center. And in the first segment, we talked a lot about the men's program, but now in the second segment, we're going to find out about a different aspect of the Hope Center. Carrie?
Yes, when we speak to the community a lot, they do not know all the services we provide to women. So I really wanted to let your audience know that we do have a women's recovery program that addresses a lot of the same, it's just based on the same recovery principles as our men's program. Mm-hmm. And it's extremely successful, in-demand program. Also for women, this is for men too, but it mostly is women. We have the One Parent Scholar House, which we just had a big event last week to benefit the One Parent Scholar House. But that program also addresses the underlying causes of homelessness, which is what the Hope Center does overall. And what the One Parent Scholar House does is it provides housing and on-site child care to, it's mostly women, moms who have custody of their small children, but they need to finish their college education. So the Hope Center we have our men's campus on Loudon Avenue, which is always bustling, but we also have a whole campus on Versailles Road as well. And that has the Women's Recovery Center, the One Parent Scholar House, and we also have a housing, drug and alcohol-free studio apartment housing for women to support the women once they come through the program, so they have a safe place to live and to land while they are getting back into real life and have jobs and things like that.
Not just throwing them back into the
That's right.
Scary world.
That is the hardest part of recovery, is when you come out of, and maybe Karen can speak to that, is when you come out of the recovery program, and then now what? You really have to prepare for that. So we also have Hill Rise, which is the same kind of living situation for men. So those are just two, and those, both of the housing, the temporary housing that we have, it's actually more like permanent housing. They do pay rent and everything, but it's very much in demand. So maybe, and I think, Karen, you do live there.
At the Rouse House, yes.
Okay.
My journey started here in Lexington at the Hope Center in 2011. I put my name on the waiting list in June, called every week. I got there in November. So the Hope Center gave me my life back. It changed my life. There are so many resources there to help women get started again, to teach you a new way to live. When I got there, I was really broken physically and mentally, but I just sat back and I watched these ladies, because I knew if they could do it, I could do it. And it's a, I don't want to say a tough program, but it teaches you a new way. I came through the program in 7.5 months. I peer mentored, and the peer mentor office was given back. I truly loved it. It made me the woman I am today. It taught me a lot. Responsibilities, sort of getting you back into, you have to be at work at 8, you get off at 4. I went from there. They offered me a job on second shift, which I love my job. I look forward to going to it every day. I try to stay on the same level as the clients, because I've been there. I've been where they've been. And if you can meet them at their level, it works. Second shift I like because it's a little bit more laid back. It's their home, and I try to keep it, their home. I live at the Rouse House. I've been there 2 years. I pay rent. I pay all my bills. I have a car. I go back home and visit, and then I come back to this home. So, like I said, the Hope Centers, it gave me my life back.
And so what is your role there now?
My main responsibility is SOS, making sure, I'm there for them if they need anything.
So what is SOS?
SOS is the first part of the program you come into. You wear scrubs in SOS. You don't go out of the room by yourself. That's just the most, we watch over them, make sure they have what they need. They know they can come to us at any time. And I take care of the rest of the house. And most of the girls just make sure they go by the guidelines. The doors are locked. Everybody's safe.
What's the average age, do you think? Any idea?
You'd be surprised how young, both at the men's recovery program and the women's, the clients are very young. They're probably a lot of 20-year-olds,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of 30-year-olds. That seems to be the norm. I think the average age is somewhere in the 30s. So and I see, at least at the men's, my office is at the Men's Recovery Center, and I'm always amazed at how young
They are young. Yes.
they're coming in. So drugs and alcohol is not, it's a issue that, in society, it's a societal issue that is unfortunately very alive and well, and something that needs to, we need to continue to look at why. Why are our young people turning to drugs and alcohol in their lives when they cannot, handle what is going on? So I think we definitely, and like as Chuck said earlier, you have to dig deep and you have to really look at each individual and why they come to rely on the drugs and the alcohol.
And the Hope Center helps you do that. I mean, it's a caring place to dig deep, find out what the root of the problem is, and work on it there.
Well, thank you for sharing. And as listeners, go, oh my goodness, this is something I want to be a part of. How can we get involved? How can we help?
There are so many ways to help at the Hope Center, and without our community support and without our donors, we could not exist. So let me just say, with all that we do and all the different programs, really, I encourage listeners to think about, what is it that really gets them excited? Is it veterans? Is it helping those who are trying to better their lives when they come out of addiction? They can serve meals at the homeless shelter. Is it just kind of being involved with the homeless population? They can serve meals. They can serve meals at the Men's Recovery Center. They can help with events. We have 3 large events that raise money for the Hope Center and one for the One Parent Scholar House. And we always need participants in the event. Come to the Night of Hope. Be involved with Hoops for Hope. Those are 2 ways, especially Hoops for Hope, that is every fall, and it's at Rupp Arena, and it's a shootout competition, but it's a fun shootout competition. You do not have to be a basketball star. But there are some fun things like that the community can do. You can become a donor, become a supporter. You can call our office or go online at hopectr.org, and there is a long list of different opportunities, volunteer opportunities in which we need help. An area, or a time of the year, I should say, that we really need help is Christmas time. Christmas is huge around the Hope Center.
Right.
And when you're sleeping and helping 800 people every single night, we really need help from the community at this time. We have Christmas parties. We provide Christmas gifts. We have some special dinners, like the 12 Days of Christmas, which companies can come in. So Carrie Cairo is our volunteer coordinator, and you can reach her through the website, or you can call 225-4673 and ask for Carrie Cairo, and she can help as well. So they're really, if you have a talent, if you have, we have life skills classes. That is a whole nother aspect of the recovery program we haven't had time to touch on, but life skills classes are really for all the clients have to go through them who are in recovery, and it teaches them different anger management skills, different parenting skills, teaches them finances, how to. So if you have a special skill or talent that you'd like to help, to give back to those who are trying to rebuild their lives and make their lives a lot better for themselves and for the community, then that's a great way to do it.
Now, what's your success rate? Typically, of someone coming through your program. Okay,
we have different studies University of Kentucky does, and the results are pretty amazing. We have, it says, decrease in percentage of adults who reported any 30-day substance abuse is down 95%.
Wow.
So that's huge.
Yeah.
As far as homelessness, that's our mission, is to reduce homelessness. There's an 83% decrease in homelessness. As far as improved economic status, there's a 52% increase, and less involvement with the criminal justice system. There is a 91% decrease in any type of arrest. A lot of the recovery clients have had some run-ins with the law because of their addictions and that lifestyle. So 88% decrease in incarceration. And overall, the Recovery Kentucky programs, which the Hope Center is the model program, we save state taxpayers $3.59 for every dollar that is put into recovery. So it's a huge savings it's saving lives, and it's saving our community and our taxpayers money as well. So the Hope Center overall, is helping so many different segments of our community.
And it's good to see, firm numbers like that going. We think we're making a difference. Maybe we hope we're making a difference. But you see things like that, yes, you are making a difference.
Absolutely. And these numbers, this is the third set of outcome numbers that I've seen, and they just keep getting better.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So, the model, everything that they're doing with all of the clients, and it's not just recovery too. It is the veterans program. It is the mental health program. There's so many different issues being addressed at the Hope Center, and it's going to the client where they are, and really utilizing all the services the Hope Center can provide to provide outcomes such as these. So it is a very outcome based, and it can be proven the difference that it's making. But honestly, the biggest difference for me working there is just when I hear stories like Karen, and I hear the guys, and they're like, without the Hope Center, I'd be dead. Without the Hope Center, I would be in jail. Without the Hope Center, they're so grateful. And to me, that's the true tale of success of the Hope Center.
Again, people, the best way to find out about you is the website,
hopectr.org. And we have pretty much all the information from programs to volunteer opportunities to if you need help. If there's a family member who you're very worried about and you think they're about to hit bottom and you need some advice, you can go to the website for that as well.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for joining me, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We look forward to hearing more on Diocese Live and many more inspiring stories.
Thank you,
Thank
Jennifer.
you.
This has been your Community Connection Corner here on your Catholic station, Real Life Radio 1380 and 94.9 FM, WMJR, Nicholasville, Lexington.